welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lesleyanne if you haven't come across me before. So if you are new to my channel, then welcome. I'd love it if you were to subscribe. My videos are about everything really, very eclectic. I do lifestyle, travel, recipes, home cooking, beauty, little bit of fashion, not an awful lot I must admit, and reviews, and lots of cleaning with me and decluttering. So there's a bit of everything in there for you. So as I say, I'd love it if you would subscribe and join me on my channel. And for everyone else who has already subscribed, then hi guys, I've got a different recipe for you today. So what am I making today? I am making banana bread. So what's so new about banana bread, you're probably saying? Well, not an awful lot really. This recipe, it's more to do with the method of cooking that's a little bit different. Yeah, ingredients are, well, there's actually 3 ingredients, that's all, 3 ingredients to this banana bread. And it's very easy. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you exactly what you need to make it. So you might want to grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or depending on where you are in the world and the time of day it is, you might want to grab yourself something a little bit cooler, longer and stronger, shall we say. Tree jam. Okay, so in the jug I've got 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. I have got here just 1 can of condensed milk. And then I'm going to be using, well, I've got 4 bananas that need to be used up. It depends on the size of your bananas. I mean, if they're really big, mine are quite big, I suppose, so I only need to use 4 anyway. If they're a little bit smaller, then maybe use 5. I'm just going to make the batter, because it makes a batter. I'm going to make it up in my blender here. And yep, you are not mistaken, you'll see in a slow cooker, it actually gets cooked in the slow cooker. So let me get started and to put all these ingredients together. Okay, so I've got my bananas here. They, as you can see, they've started to go sort of a little bit spotty, get the brown spots on, and I'm the only one in the house that eats bananas. Chris doesn't like bananas, so of course there's no way I'm going to get through these 4 before they sort of turn, and personally I don't like to eat them like this. I know a lot of people do, but I actually don't. So I'm just going to start literally by putting my bananas in here. You can use your blender, you can use your food mixer, you can do it all by hand if you want to, but I've just used this to make some Stilton and broccoli soup. Washed it all out, so I thought I'd just use it again before I put it all away. Okay, so the bananas are in here now. I bent down and tried to see you. Yeah, the bananas are all in here. So now I'm going to add the condensed milk, which is so naughty but nice. It reminds me of my childhood. When I was a child, we used to have condensed milk on bread. Yeah, how bad is that? So I'm going to start just by adding some of it to the bananas, and then I'm going to start to do a bit of a blitz. Speaking to the dog, by the way. Right, the rest of the condensed milk in. Right, so I'm going to give it another blast. As you can see, it's really quite liquidy now. Then I'm going to start to put my flour in. I haven't sieved it or anything, nothing, you know, I haven't really prepped it, just measured it literally. dog's down by my feet, waiting for things to fall down. I've not got any luck with this one, Ted. At this stage, if you want to, you can add, I don't know, a little bit of vanilla extract in here if you wanted to. I personally just leave it as this. Also, it's so easy to do by hand as well. Right, I'll just take it off of there now. That's done. So you need to take your loaf tin and obviously grease it, line it, whatever you want to do. I literally just put a little bit of olive oil in, and then with a pastry brush, I literally just spread this all around the cake tin. So I just make sure that all sides are really well coated, really well coated. If I put you on a tripod, it would have been so much better, wouldn't it? Ooh, to pour the batter into the baking dish or the loaf tin. So I'm just going to help it on its way a bit. Right, so I get on with my bad arm. Let's just start pouring it in. You can see the little pieces here. Hold on, I'll move it down a little bit. There we go. The little pieces obviously are the banana. This is where I find it all quite difficult with my arm. Hold on, I'm going to try and scrape some more out of that. I look very cat-handed, I know, and I look very frustrating, I know. But it's so hard for me to lift anything, lift it up, you know. And I don't like asking for help if I don't have to. I'm very independent. Right, that's pretty much it. There's a little tiny bit left, but not worth worrying about. Right, so this is it. Look, all the batter's in the loaf tin now, and it has levelled itself out anyway. So while you were actually making the batter, the first thing you want to do is to put your slow cooker on and put it on high so that it's all heated up, so that when you put the cake in, it's all ready to go. It's a bit like preheating your oven, yeah? I've got a liner. I always use slow cooker liners, always, 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 because I literally just have to pull them out, no cleaning. Okay, so I'm just going to pop my cake tin my loaf tin is going in. Okay, so that's in. Now what you need to do is you put some water around the loaf tin, about 3 centimetres of water. So just around, obviously you can make sure you don't get it into your cake mix. I mean, it's not an exact science, so don't worry too much, but that's enough. Because basically what you're doing is you are really steaming it. So yeah, you're steaming it to cook it. So I've got, hold on, so I've got my slow cooker here. I've got it set onto high, and I've got my loaf tin with my batter in, and then around the edges, you probably can't see it anyway, but I've got some water. Then what you do, because you don't want the condensation to be dripping on top of your cake, what you next do is you take a tea towel and you cover your cake. Then you put the lid back on. Okay? Right, so it's all in here. I've got a tea towel over the top, the lid's back on. Now I'm going to set my timer for 2 hours, and I won't come out here and look at it for 2 hours, in which time it should be cooked. So see you in a couple of hours, guys. Hi guys, so my alarm's just gone off. 2 hours literally to the dot. I've just taken obviously the lid off, the tea towel off, and this is what it looks like. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll show it to you when it's out of the tin. So it's all cooled down now, so this is what it looks like. This is the finished article, if you like. Really nice, really springy. So I'm just going to cut a couple of pieces for Chris and I. Yeah, it looks really lovely. If you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.